What is going on, crypto family? Have a lot of things to talk about today, guys. Toshi itself. I mean, we're talking about meme coins, we're talking about altcoins, we're talking about everything in between. There's been a massive pump that has just happened for Toshi, and we are going to be talking about it. Trying something out as well, guys. Trying to stream on X. If you guys are able to see this, then hey, amazing. Might run into some technical difficulties. I'm trying to go live on YouTube as well at the same time. Let's just double check that everything is a-okay. Okay, perfect. Everything looks good. Let me know if you guys are running into any problems. Hopefully this time YouTube actually sent you guys a alert, because I realized that the other day that, or when I went live yesterday, they did not send out a notification. Fairly interesting. But in today's video, we are going to be taking, not video, today's live, we're going to be talking about crypto, everything in between. We're going to be taking a look at Toshi's pump that has just come in as well, while I try to figure out how to send this out on X as well. So bear with me, guys. We're going to be trying this out. If you guys are new, subscribe, hit the bell notification, like this video. At 20,000 subs, we are giving away 2,000 USD to one lucky person. With that being said, let's get right into it. Actually, I'm going to make you guys just sit there for a little bit while I try to figure out how to actually work this. Okay, so let's see here. How do I go about this? Okay, I think now we're gonna be going live, right? I have absolutely no idea how this works. I'll be completely honest with you guys. Okay, now we post this. Come kick it in the live. Okay, I know you guys can't see it, but let's hope it's going well. If you guys are able to see this over on X, hey, let me know. We have about 6 viewers over on YouTube. Hopefully you guys got the notification. It's going to be checking in periodically with my, what's it called, with X as well. I just want to double check everything is Gucci on there. All right, guys, listen. The main thing that I wanted to talk about today, as you guys could tell from the title of this video, guys, Toshi had a massive pump in the last 24 hours, up 30%. Literally, what is going on? I mean, this is insane. Well, and it's actually past $100 million market cap right now. If you guys watch my live yesterday, if you watch my video yesterday where I was talking about Toshi, I literally said, guys, this month, February, we are going to have a little bit of a relief rally, and Bitcoin to get back above where it closed in January, it's going to take about a 22% pump, which means that your meme coins and your altcoins could potentially see a little bit, a pump that's a little bit higher than that. Now, just give me a moment, guys. Just going on my phone here to make sure that we are in fact live over on X. Just want to make sure everything is Gucci on there. Okay, so it does have a little live symbol. Okay, pretty cool. Okay, so it does look good. All right, well, first time going live on X. Hey, if you guys are tuning in on X, I don't even know how you would let me know. I don't know if X has a chat or something. Is that how X works? Let me try to join my own live and figure it out. Honestly, guys, I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't even have my YouTube chat pulled up, so let me open that up. YouTube live control. Nope, not that. Okay, there we go. So now I can actually see your messages as well. Now listen, guys, markets obviously super rough. We already know that, but Toshi up 30.7%. We're going to talk about why. We're going to talk about the future of Toshi. Also, some pretty cool partnerships that Base has come out with. I don't know if you guys were aware, but they came out with a Stripe partnership just the other day, which I think is absolutely massive. Now, Stripe is obviously one of the biggest payment processors in the world, if not the biggest. I remember I used to use Stripe for invoicing my clients. Fun fact about me, I used to run this. I used to have this business where I helped fitness coaches. I used to have this business where I helped fitness coaches scale their brands over on social media. Very interesting. But Toshi, you can see the volume as well, up 621%. We're going to go over to Dex Screener first and then take a look at the Toshi chart, kind of see what's been going on. Bounced off of the support area significantly well. I mean, just look at all these buy orders that are just coming in, guys. $2,000 buys, and these are all within the last minute as well. A massive $10,000 buy just came in. One thing that I did point out yesterday was that Toshi Mart was not working, and I actually did get, I saw the dev talk about it as well just today, so we will cover all of that. One thing to note is this chart over here. This is the Bitcoin chart. One thing to note, guys, is that every single time that we've had a red January for Bitcoin in the last 12 years, we have not followed with a consecutive red candle. So because January had a red candle, I do believe we are going to get a little bit of a relief run, and we're going to have a green candle going towards the upside here. And again, for Bitcoin to even rally past where we closed in January, it's about a 15% gain. I'm expecting to see about a 22 to 25% gain. So around 85,000 would be where I would expecting Bitcoin to go to in the short term, at least in this month. Now, if that is the case, guys, you better believe that your meme coins, your altcoins are going to go, quite a bit higher. Okay, let's just take a look at the stream right now. We have about 14 viewers in here. What is going on, guys? If you haven't already, smash that like. We talk about crypto every single day. Try to upload 2 to 3 videos a day, and I try to go live as often as I can. And hey, trust me, I know you guys need this, especially during times like this. Now let's see the X as well. Every time the market drops, the same thing happens. Bitcoin falls and people panic, right? We hear people say Bitcoin is dead, it's going to zero. We hear that time and time again. Oh, okay. So the live is working. Okay. So we have 3 people over on the live on X. Hey, listen, if you guys are joining from X, comment or go over to YouTube and let me know how you guys are liking the live streams so far. If this is your first one, welcome, welcome, welcome. Make sure you guys go over to my YouTube and subscribe as well. Jimmy's Wagner Rap Jimmy's Wagger Rap says Toshi had a quick pump. Absolutely. What a beautiful move. And it's still going. I mean, look, it's at $110 million market cap. It's been massive. Toshi's been doing really well. If you guys watched my video yesterday, if you watched my live stream yesterday, I told you guys that, Bitcoin historically never, ever, ever. In the last 12 years, we have never seen a red January followed by a red February, which means that February should turn around for Bitcoin and we should see a little bit of a relief rally. And if that is the case, your memes and your alts are going to pump a lot more than what Bitcoin does. But be very careful, guys, because I don't want you guys to get faked out. I obviously want you guys to take profits on the way up as you guys are swing trading, so on and so forth. But yeah, let's see here. It was a cheeky little pump from the lows. If you guys were accumulating under the support area that we hit in or not the support area, the lows of around February 6th, you would be up almost 70%. So what am I trying to say? Even in a choppy market like this, there's still potential to make money. One thing that I will say, guys, is everyone is calling for us to be in a bear market right now. Okay, everybody is saying that we are in a bear market. I've seen people saying, oh, we're going lower. Now, that's the narrative that we're seeing right now. And it's very interesting because if there's one thing that I learned from being in this crypto space for a really long time is that when the narrative is shifting to one side, we usually see the opposite happen. Okay, now I'm not saying that we're not in a bear market. I'm not saying that we are in a bear market, but it's one thing to be contrarian in this point in time, because the time to be bearish, or the time to have said, oh, Bitcoin is going lower, was when we were at 126,000. Now I'm hearing a lot of people saying Bitcoin is going to this, Bitcoin is going to that. And hey, myself included, if we're following the cyclical nature of Bitcoin that we've seen in the past, we should see a bottom in about October 2026. But the sole reason that everyone now thinks is, it either means 2 things. It means that, crypto Twitter is all of a sudden a hell of a lot smarter, or that the main narrative that people are pushing isn't going to be the case. I mean, hey, let me know what you guys think about that. That is definitely interesting. It's some food for thought, for sure. But meme coins right now are what we are talking about. Okay, you can see as well, Caspa not doing too bad either. In the last week, Caspa is up about 9.21%. Shout out to the Caspa army. They got a hard fork coming out in May of 2026 as well. Again, guys, we are at extreme fear levels. We are at single-digit fear levels, and these are historically some of the best times to be accumulating, whether that's your meme coins, whether that's your altcoins. There's always good opportunities in the market that is out there. Let's take a look here. How do I... Okay, it's very interesting. I'm just reading up on the analytics over on the X that we are seeing here. Okay. Seems pretty cool. I mean, I've never gone live over on X before. We have about 20 viewers in here. Hey guys, if you haven't already, smash that subscribe button. It does mean a lot and it does go a long way. Okay, so there's some things I did want to talk about here. Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong sold 1.5 million Coinbase shares worth about 550 million. Come on, Brian Armstrong, we weren't expecting this, dude. You gotta have diamond hands. I'm just kidding, guys. Taking profits, selling is completely normal. We see that all the time. Okay, so this is one thing that I want to talk about. Our hosting provider taking down TOSHI from our website because having a disclaimer on our website is proof of abuse, and phishing is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. Hey, hostinger, what's the deal here? We understand the concern and our abuse team is investigating. We'll share updates via email or live chat as soon as the review is completed. Now, this is something that I noticed yesterday. I'm not sure if he got it from my video or not, but I was on the website. Or if somebody saw it and then sent it to him, and I went over to TOSHI Mark because I wanted to, take a look at everything, and then boom, you can see that the site is down. Very interesting. But let's search up TOSHI. Let's see what's going on with the project here. See why we're pumping as hard as we are. Someone comments in the chat saying TOSHI Senior Jose. Definitely, man. TOSHI's phenomenal. Smoke clears, blue remains. Real Go has officially landed on the streets of, oh, no way. Real Go has officially landed on the streets of Hong Kong. For the first time, we are proud to bring a Meme 3.0 powered game into the real world. With millions of impressions already generated, Real Go will be introducing to creators and industry leaders as an alpha following the opening of Consensus Hong Kong on February 12th, showcasing disruptive innovation, creativity, and pure fun. Now, some of you guys are probably getting a seizure looking at that. That was hurting my eyes there. Let's look forward to meeting everyone at the conference. So you guys can go ahead and download the game. And I don't know if you guys saw this, but TOSHI makes a little cheeky appearance right over there. That is absolutely insane. Okay. I think we got Shiba Inu over there. We got Floki. I'm not sure if that's a pudgy penguin or not, but to be on an ad like this, guys, especially for Consensus Hong Kong as well, obviously gives us a lot of exposure. Super cool that the team is getting that done there. Again, one of the most bullish things that I could say about TOSHI is their partnerships, their collaborations, their marketing in general. Their cult-like community is definitely one. Is definitely part of the reason why I think that TOSHI is definitely going to be the face of Base. Now, grateful to Base at Coinbase and Jesse Pollock for helping us secure TOSHI. This wouldn't have been possible without the support of everyone. A big step forward for TOSHI lore and the IP. Yes, if you guys didn't know, they also secured like the official handle, which is just TOSHI now. I'm not sure if in the past the handle, I don't know 100% what it used to be, TOSHI Base or whatever, but now it's super clean. It's just literally at TOSHI. That is so clean, guys. Shout out to them. Obviously, super cool. Important, TOSHI is the only official TOSHI handle. Any other account claimed to be TOSHI is an imposter. Please be careful. Now, one thing I will say, I've actually fallen for things like this. So listen, guys, be careful when it comes to what links you click over on X. I remember last year, or it was either last year or 2023. I think it was 2023. About $30,000 I had in a wallet, and I got absolutely drained because I clicked a stupid link over on X. So hey, listen, guys, please be careful. Again, some of the most amazing artwork that I have seen. But let's take a look. I just want to search up TOSHI here. TOSHI getting massive green counts this morning. Reason unknown, up 40% on the day. At this point, any blue chip meme like TOSHI pumping is good for the markets. Hopefully, momentum builds. Let's repost this. TOSHI is crushing it. Senior Jose says TOSHI is a sleeping giant. It definitely is. TOSHI will gain the attention of that one whale soon enough. Study the blue cat thesis. TOSHI now is absolutely the dominant name on Base with a bright future. The TOSHI base camp, TOSHI at 30225. This isn't stuck. This is a base camp. Every mountain climber knows you don't sprint to the summit. You set up camps. You reset. You rest. You regroup and you prepare. We waited 13 months, 17 days, and 6 hours accumulating every week for this day. Absolutely love to see it. Again, Crypto RJ, one of my friends as well. Crypto tier list, you can see TOSHI at S tier, which I think rightfully so deserves that spot as well when it comes to meme coin investing. Wait, I think I did that wrong here. Hold on. I said TOSHI is crashing it. Didn't even mean to do that. Hold on. TOSHI is crushing it. Here, let's fix that. Crushing it, and then let's put a little rocket, right? There we go. There we go, guys. Okay, we updated it because I put Toshi is crashing it. That was not what I meant to put. All right, so as you guys can see, we are also live here on X. If you guys haven't, make sure you guys go ahead and follow me over on there. It would mean the world, lads. Now, one thing I did want to say is base Stripe here. Let me show you guys this announcement that came out. So you can see here breaking. Stripe just launched 402 payments on Base, letting developers charge AI agents directly using USDC. Developers can now charge AI agents directly, microtransactions, 24/7 global rails. The current financial system was built for humans. Agents need something new. So basically, guys, what's happening is Stripe has allowed AI agents to work autonomously, right? So more or less, they don't even need the help of humans anymore. They're basically just able to do all of this by themselves. Businesses can now accept machine payments via Stripe's API, charging agents alongside traditional subscriptions. This is actually pretty freaking cool. Also, one thing to note is they also had that collaboration with JP Morgan a while ago that allowed them to use credit cards, right? Let me see here. Now, I don't know if you guys seen this, but nope. JP Morgan. JP Morgan base credit card. And let's see. Okay, so this was over the summer of 2025. Just in, Coinbase partners with JP Morgan, enabling credit card purchases on its platform and allowing Chase points to be redeemed for USDC. Now, if you guys don't believe in USDC, first and foremost, that is the stablecoin that you should definitely be using. I actually really like USDC even over Tether. Now, here's the cool part, okay? JP Morgan is adding or already added credit card purchase on Coinbase. So you could go out there and purchase your favorite meme coins with a credit card. The cool part is, guys, Coinbase is a household name, right? Coinbase is a name that majority of everyone in America knows what Coinbase is. So you need to really ask yourself, if Coinbase is onboarding the average household person, if Coinbase is onboarding people across the country, they're going to flock to the Base ecosystem as well, because the Base ecosystem is by default going to be pushed by Coinbase because that's just their native ecosystem. So if people flood into that, what meme coins, what altcoins on Base, on the Base ecosystem do you guys think they're going to go to? Obviously, they're going to go to the Toshi, they're going to go to the Brett, but the face of Base, obviously what we know and love, is Toshi, right? Even right now, the price of Toshi sitting at $115 million market cap. It's up 40% while I'm literally live. This is amazing, guys. This is phenomenal to see. Up 43% in the last week. I'm actually going to let's post this over here, right? Let's post this on our X while we're at it, because you guys are here for vibes anyways. Toshi up 40%. Join the live. I could do that, right? I could say join the live here. Let me go over to this and then grab the live stream link. We have about 20 viewers over on here. Hey, listen, guys, if you haven't already, smash that like. It does go a really long way, and I always appreciate everyone that's watching. Okay, so it does actually still say that we are live. Pretty cool. Things look good. Things are looking good, guys. Okay, now the markets, let's go over into everything else. So the reason for the pump, it just looks like, it just feels like volume. Things are going right in the Base ecosystem. People are getting bullish on Toshi. I think that some meme coins might have a little bit of recovery, especially if Bitcoin does go on to have that relief rally. Let's see if there's other meme coins right now that are pumping. Turbo, not necessarily, still only up about 2.27%. It's interesting to see because Toshi is pumping, even though the market isn't looking the best right now. Ethereum's still under $2,000. Bitcoin still at 68,200. So not even above 70K yet, but Toshi's pumping. So hey, despite everything else, it seems like the little blue cat, the face of the Base ecosystem, is pumping. again, doesn't seem like there's a specific reason. If anyone knows exactly why, then hey, I would love to know. Toshi pump. Let's see. Let's see if we're able to find anything here. The reason for this does seem like it is unknown. 44% with plenty of room to run, only $118 million market cap. So yeah, it seems like the actual reason for the pump isn't known yet. Nothing, literally Jimmy says nothing is pumping, only Toshi. Completely agree. Let's look at even other base meme coins. I'm sure the Toshi army is going to hate me for even opening this one up. But look at this. Brett is down in the week, 9.43%. This is more of a bundled launch. Again, a lot of insiders do hold part of the Brett token, which is why I think that when new people come into crypto markets, or when new people get on board to Base, as Base pushes the Toshi, or the as they get on board to Coinbase, as Coinbase pushes the Base ecosystem more, they're going to think that Toshi is a much better community to be a part of than the Bread community, in my humble opinion. Alan, wow, do you have a really long name? Says Toshi. Heck yeah, man. Toshi is indeed the name, the thriller. Now, if you guys have any coins that you want me to look at, we're covering altcoins, we're covering meme coins. Leave a comment, or, just chat away in the live. We will cover it. One thing that I am looking at and keeping a very close eye on is Caspa. Now, Caspa does have a hard fork update coming down the pipeline, okay? This is actually going to be very, very huge for Caspa. Let me actually show you guys what exactly is going to be happening. Let me see here. Okay, so if you guys did not know yet, there are community discussions going on that point to a potential hard fork around May 5th of 2026, which could introduce enhanced consensus rules, which could expand programmability for contracts. It brings multi-sig and vprog functionality, and this kind of upgrade typically requires all node operators to upgrade, and that upgrade is going to be happening. Caspa developers are planning governance frameworks like covenants and vprogs to enable more advanced use cases without compromising its proof of work roots. So guys, some pretty cool updates are coming for Caspa. We did have a hard fork update in May of 2025, I believe. That was the Crescendo hard fork, if I'm not mistaken. And one of Caspa's most significant upgrades that did come last year was the Crescendo hard fork, which was activated in May 2025. And this wasn't something small, guys. It basically multiplied the block's production speed. It used to be about 1 block per second, but after the hard fork, it now produces 10 blocks per second, and this was back in 2025. That's roughly a 10x increase in raw throughput, pushing Caspa towards one of the fastest transaction speeds of any proof of work blockchain, okay? Let's actually take a look at Caspa. Let's open it up here. Now, one thing to note is that Caspa does actually hold really well even in a bear market. So regardless of where we are right now, guys, one thing you should know is that Caspa holds significantly well. Okay, you can see it over on here in 2022, even pumping even in 2022. Okay, that is literally bear market territory. When was the last Bitcoin halving? Let me double check. I think it was 2024, right? Bitcoin halving dates. So, okay, so April 20th, 2024. So, 2022, 2023 was obviously very was bear market territory, right? And you can see how well Caspa even held up in 2022. Going into 2023, literally pumping. If we pumped, I mean, it had a massive candle in April 2023. So these are just some projects that you definitely need to keep an eye on, because these perform well despite how the market is doing. Look at this, okay? This is literally just in the bear market, pumping over 14,000%. So if you guys think that there aren't going to be opportunities, even if we enter into a bear market, you are deeply mistaken, because there are going to be opportunities every single day in this crypto space, guys. There's always developers, there's always people building, there's always people that are innovating. And you can see we did lose a very crucial support. If we switch over to the daily time frame, We did lose a very crucial support here, but I'm not worried. Again, I have a long-term perspective, and I think that Caspa will be okay. You can see all these markups from way back in the day, guys. Obviously, didn't respect this. You can see back in January of 2025, um, Caspa has been more or less on a downtrend, right? We have Francis McCalvey says, buddy, I take a serious look at DRB, thought of by Grok and deployed by banker. Whole aim is to seek debt relief. Grok earns money from every transaction, thus reducing supply. It has just over 3% now. It's actually very interesting. I have not heard of DRB. I have heard of Banker Coin, which is creating AI agents in a actually an environment for AI agents to collaborate, which I think is super cool. But I definitely will take a look at that after. But yeah, you can see the level that it's at, guys. Basically hasn't been in this area since about 2023. And the move that we made in 2023 September all the way to the peak is about a 532% gain. Now, like I said, in the bear market, Caspa is a project that does hold up pretty well. Caspa performs well in the bear market, and it's one that I will definitely keep my eyes on, right? And especially going into the next bull market, whenever that'll be, you guys need to understand that even just from here back to previous all-time highs, 532% gain definitely is doable. That's about a 6x return. One of the more safer plays from a risk to reward standpoint. Caspa is definitely up there, guys. And again, they are building. They're not just trying to make the fastest blockchain ever. They're actually doing things to add real utility to this as well. I mean, the developers have not stopped working. I think one of the best things about Caspa is just how great their developers are. Dines says, keep up the great work, my bro. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. But yeah, guys, let's go over to Crypto Bubbles, is it called? Yes, Crypto Bubbles, just to see what is pumping. Okay, let's see here. Let's do 1 to 100. Okay, so right now we can see Pippin. Don't even know what Pippin is. Down about 19%. We got MYX down 27%. Uniswap down 14.4%. And one thing I would like to emphasize, guys, the future of DEXs like Aerodrome, Uniswap, PancakeSwap, I think all those are going to be overthrown by DEXs such as Aster. You can see Aster is actually up 9.3%. Aster in the sense that any DEX that is able to have perpetual trading as well, such as Aster, is one that I think is going to perform really well. World Liberty Financial up 7.9%. What the heck? Why is that even here? Let's take a look at Aster. Aster is another thing that I'm extremely bullish on. I've been talking about Aster for a really long time. Now listen, guys, we don't only talk about meme coins over in the private Discord community. We also talk about altcoins. If there are altcoins that you guys want to accumulate, or if there's projects that you guys want to know, hey, should I be getting into these? Make sure you join the meme coin mastery. I'm going to be starting to do some markups in there, some chart markups as well, that you guys will definitely need to be taking a look at. Also, not to mention, if you want to know exactly what projects I buy into, what I sell, some of my plays, guys, join the meme coin mastery. Link is in the description. We did call the bottom of Ethereum a while ago at 1500. We also were able to snipe the bottom of Ethereum at around 1900 inside the private Discord. And I don't want you guys to miss out on that. Trust me, I've been in this market for a really long time. I've seen how it goes. And you can see utility plays are kind of stealing the show right now. Aster up 36% in the last month, up 0.73%. But again, at fairly decent price, right? If you were able to snipe Aster at 0.49, you would be up quite a bit of money. Okay, let's see here. It's all just about buying when no one else wants to, okay? You guys hear this all the time. Buy the fear, sell the greed, but it is so hard for people to do because no one does it. You hear it all the time, but no one does it. Whoa, why did it zoom in that much there? How did I do that? All right, guys, let's zoom out here. Zoom out, zoom out. Okay, so that's not working. Let's go over trading view again. We'll open up the gold chart. Why not, right? How many of you guys would like if I also talked about like gold and silver and stuff? You see gold back at 5,000, man. Crazy sell-off, but hey, it's normal for people to take profits on the way to the top. That's just something that we see. You're not going to change that, okay? Let's open this slowly so that same thing does not happen. I mean, guys, this thing literally dropped. Aster dropped to levels of about 0.4, which is lower than the price that it even launched at. Okay, when we first launched, and then even CC was calling out saying, "Oh, I'm buying," around like $1. This thing pumped from that to 2.4, and you guys are telling me that you did not accumulate any Aster at 0.4. Such a good entry. If you guys literally sniped the bottom of this, you would already be up about 80%. Even in tough conditions like this, there is still an opportunity to make money, okay? You are not alone in this crypto market. Trust me, there are people out there that are still cooking, that are still coming out with plays. And hey, if you guys want to join the private Discord, again, link is in the description. Let's just take a look at how the lives are doing. Just want to double check here. Hope you guys are enjoying. We still have about 20 people watching this live, which is amazing. Hey, listen, guys, if you haven't already, like this live so that X or YouTube pushed it out just a little bit more. And also for my people watching over on X, drop a little heart. That will go a long way. Thank you guys very, very much. But yeah, I think that basically projects like Aster, these altcoins, these perpetual dexes are going to overtake what's it called, like your regular dexes, right? Like your aerodrome, your vel I don't even know if velodrome's a dex, sorry. Aerodrome, you got your, is PNG a dex? I think PNG is a dex as well. PNG, right, which is a multi-chain decentralized exchange. You also have things like Pancake Swap, you have Uniswap. Those are all great, but I think one that offers perpetuals trading, such as Aster, is just changing the game for people. Now, if you actually take a look at this, you can see that it did do a, almost like a, if we mark this out properly, let's see here. Oop, not mean to do that. Right, you can see from about October 2025, been on a little bit of a slight decline. Right, on October 2025, October 2025 was basically when the peak or the top for Bitcoin came in, October 6th, which, hey, by the way, I will drop some a gem for you guys. One thing to know is Bitcoin usually makes new all-time highs or bottoms out between the 6th and 7th of every single month, okay? That's just something for you guys to think about, but that is literally fact, okay? Within the first week or the 6th and 7th day of the month, Bitcoin either makes new highs or it makes new lows. Hey, listen, you heard it here from me, okay? That's just something that I've noticed. Now you can see after hit the bottom of this downward trend line that we started to that we literally had an 80% pump. One thing you guys to understand is Aster is definitely going to make a recovery in the next bull run whenever we see the markets kind of reverse again. A lot of people right now I've been seeing calling for October 2026 as the bottom for the crypto market. Now I kind of want to know what your guys' opinion are. Where do you think we're going to bottom out? The like obviously it could happen, right? October 2026 definitely could be the bottom for crypto. It's just that everyone is now saying it. Everybody, and I mean everybody, I'm seeing talking about it over on X, which is what kind of worries me a little bit, because when everyone says one thing, guys, it's usually the opposite that happens. Having been in crypto since 2017, when the narrative switches to one side, when the narrative sways in one direction, we typically see the opposite start to happen. Okay, John Black says, "Can't believe Pengu hasn't taken off yet. Great buying opportunity though." Totally agree. Pengu is another project that, again, whenever the markets reverse, Pengu is going to absolutely crush it. There is no doubt in my mind that Pengu is here to stay for the long term. If there's one project that I'm confident will reach billions of dollars in market cap, it's definitely Pengu as well. Pengu's a banger. Okay, don't get it twisted. Pengu definitely has a future in this crypto space. Let me see. Now, you guys have probably heard everyone saying Bitcoin is dead, or the markets are dead. Listen, guys, every single time someone has said Bitcoin is dead, if you had just bought $100, you'd be up over $70 million right now. Okay, Bitcoin has been declared dead 464 times. If you invested $100 each time, you'd have $71 million. If that doesn't say something to you, I don't know what will. Okay, Bitcoin is here to stay. Crypto is here to stay. Despite how the markets look right now, despite how turbulent crypto conditions may be right now, you need to understand this isn't something that we haven't seen before. Crypto is going to recover, Bitcoin is going to recover, meme coins are going to recover, altcoins are going to recover, whether that's now, whether that's in a couple months, whether that's in a couple years, the markets are going to be okay again, okay? This is just basic human psychology. People get euphoric, people sell off, people get bearish, people think crypto is dead, and then that's just how it goes. You can see just within the last year how many times people have said Bitcoin is dead. Bitcoin is a bubble and will blow up someday. This is back in February of 2025. Little did he know that it literally ran up to about 126K in October a couple months later. So this is what I mean. Let people say what they want to say. Crypto is here to stay. Bitcoin is literally digital gold and it is not going anywhere, okay? What else did I want to take a look at here? World Liberty Financial. If any one of you guys bought World Liberty Financial, all I could really say is why? Why are you investing into this? Please stay far, far away from this. Anything that Trump and Melania come out with, you guys want to stay as far away from it as possible. Okay, now for projects like this, I really don't think they're going to recover. I mean, from 0.3 all the way to where it is right now, yes, it's down about 65%. Do not see a recovery happening for this one. I'll be completely honest with you guys. I would stay as far away from this as I can, okay? If there's anything else that you guys want me to take a look at, oh, you said DRB, right? Let's see here. Am I able to find this on here? I'm not going to assume it's Digimon Rabbit. Let me see if I can find DRB over on here. Is it the one on... The prize pool is now 15 million DRB. A lot of money up for grabs. Buy more DRB. You have no idea who's been accumulating DRB over the past few weeks. DRB over... Okay, let's see if I'm able to find this. Debt relief robot, right? I'm going to assume this is what you were talking about. But what is the right one here? Because there are so many. 24-hour volume, 314K. So I'm going to assume it's this one. This was launched, what, 11 months ago? How old is Banker then, if that's the case? Debt relief robot. That is actually very interesting. So this what essentially helps people get out of debt. Francis McCleary says, yeah, man, that is it. Okay, so it's this one here. In January, had a massive run. Holy, this is a big spike from 3.4 million to about 40 million at 1,156% gain. 11 months old. Okay, got it. Let's go over to your website here. This account has been removed due to the breach of community standards. Okay, I'm good. I don't know why people keep doing that. A lot of websites have been getting taken down. Doesn't really mean anything, guys. So don't worry about that. Community for Grok's first deployed token on X. So it's the first token that's been deployed by Grok on X. Debt relief bot. Exactly this idea is people buy, it rips, and they pay their debt off. Okay, very interesting. DRB sent 15 million after the dip. Buy call. Hope you loaded between 5 to 8. Okay, let's read this here. DRB is the first and most prominent AI native crypto asset created publicly by Grok. The AI system developed by XAI and deployed on Base. It represents a convergence of AI, social distribution, and on-chain economics. Unlike typical meme or narrative tokens, DRB is directly associated with globally scaled AI persona that transparently accumulates real on-chain capital. Since launching in March 2025, DRB has generated over $1 billion in cumulative trading volume. The Grok authenticated wallet has surpassed 1 million on-chain assets and has not sold ETH or DRB. As AI x crypto becomes a defining multi-year theme, DRB stands out as the first and most culturally anchored AI created asset with structural advantages that are difficult to replicate. Okay, very interesting. I mean, does seem pretty good. Supply is fixed and fully circulating. Launch on March 2025. DRB Task Force is the community, says Francis Calavi. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. It does seem like a fairly good project. I like the idea around it. And again, being the first one that's launched by Grok, if we're all crypto bros on here and we're over on Twitter, you got to be bullish on Grok. Let's be honest. Okay, let's see. Core thesis: first AI with verifiable on-chain wealth. The Grok authenticated wallet holds over $1 million in ETH and DRB earned via on-chain activity and liquidity provision. It has never sold. Okay, very good. This is one of the benefits of having these AI bots, these AI agents, is that you know that there's no shady actors on there because it's AI that's controlling it. This wallet serves as a transparent proof of AI native capital formation. As its balance grows, attention compounds, money is attention, and no other AI demonstrates this reflexive feedback loop at scale. Toshi holding a large bag, absolutely. Francis says, yeah, it's cool, one to keep an eye on. Still a Toshi bull as well, though. I mean, hey, no one said you can't diversify your portfolio, am I right? It does seem like a fairly good project. DRB has developed durable holder base, high quality whale concentration, and recent participation from liquid token funds. Among banker deployments, only Banker and Clanker, having seen a DRB in lifetime volume, both are now Coinbase listed. Hey, if this project gets a Coinbase listing, I think it could take off. I don't think it's listed on Coinbase just yet, right? DRB. At least I don't think it has a Coinbase listing. It seems like there's volume when it comes to base and like altcoins and like utility plays, these AI plays. I've actually been seeing some of these run up to the millions of dollars, which again is a really good sign to see. Okay, this ran up to about 40 million over in January. Now, what do we bottom out at? About 5.65 million, sitting at $11 million market cap. Isn't too shabby of a buy-in. Obviously, guys, not financial advice. Let me just double check how the stream is doing. Let's see here. We have about 17 viewers over on the YouTube. If you guys haven't already, please guys help your boy out. Subscribe, as it does go a long way. And then let's see over on X. We have about, okay, wait, how do I check here? Let me go over on X on my phone. Okay, perfect. First of all, guys, one thing I do want to say is thank you guys for tuning in. I really do appreciate that. And again, like I said, we try to go live every single day. If we don't go live every day, we'll try to go live every other day. But here on this channel, we try to upload videos, at least 2 videos every single day, 2 to 3 videos, even during this rough time right now, because people need hopium. Okay, I'm not going anywhere. I'll still be around, guys. This is what I do. This is what I do for a living, and I absolutely love it. You can see Aerodrome as well. Tibber, what is a Tibber? Have not heard of that. Jasmy up 9.9%. Wow, Jasmy, that's like the Bitcoin that came out of Japan or something, some Asian country down there. Arrow up 10.5%. You love to see it. Barra up 41.6. Some of these projects I haven't even heard of. Tibber, let me search up what that is. It's in the top 200. Ribita by Virtuals. Oh, okay, very interesting. Market cap of 132 million. It ran up 57% in the last 24 hours. Very, very interesting. Okay. In the last week, about 20%. Does it have a website that I could go to? Let's see here. Okay, so nothing really. I feel this is another AI play, isn't it? Let's see here. Tibber is a stealth launch crypto project that aims to enhance efficiency and security within the crypto and artificial sectors. This project is closely associated with Ribbit Capital, a venture capital firm known for its investments in innovative financial tech. As a key partner in the Agentic Finance Hackathon, Tibber contributed to the development of new initiatives in the crypto and AI domains. Okay, just again, another AI narrative. It seems like AI plays are leading as we go into Q1, or as we're in Q1 of 2026. AI agents, AI plays, it seems like they have a place in this crypto space right now, guys. And obviously, crypto moves in cycles, and it seems like in Q1, AI plays are obviously becoming very big. It's always sus when Toshi moves and Bitcoin lags, says Lundo. Hey, completely get it. Now, one thing I have been saying is that I think Bitcoin, we might get a little bit of a relief rally. That is what I want to see. Hey, if we don't, so be it. Completely fine. This isn't the chart that I use. And here we go. If we get a chart, if we get a pump, that'll be great, because in the last 12 years, Bitcoin has not had a red January followed by a red February. That is very unlikely to see. We don't typically see that. And if that is the case, that'll be the first time in 12 years now. One thing I do like to say is, history doesn't repeat itself, but history often rhymes, okay? So we don't have to look at history and the data that's on there and be, oh, this is exactly what's going to happen. No, what we could do though is be like, hey, this is what's likely to happen. And what's likely to happen is a reversal for the month of February, okay? From the lows right now, 67,000, just getting into the positive, the green would be about a 20% rally for Bitcoin. And if that's a 20% rally, this is what I'm trying to say, guys. Altcoins and meme coins are going to run a little bit harder because we all know if Bitcoin pumps 10%, your altcoins, your meme coins pump like 15, 16%. If Bitcoin drops 10%, your memes, your altcoins, they drop 20, 30%. That's just how it works. Now, again, can we see a red February? Yeah, absolutely, we could, but that's just not what historically Bitcoin has done. Is there a possibility that it could happen? Yeah, obviously. But from here, just to get to $85,000 range, it's about 26% pump. Now, one thing to note is that we are sitting at a very good support, a key support area for Bitcoin as well, right? The $64,000 range, the $67,000 range is a key range because this is the previous all-time high in the last bull run. And if you guys know one thing, it's that the bear market low is usually found around the previous cycle's high, right? So if that's the case, then we should see a bottom form out around here. When that's going to happen, no one literally knows, guys. We shouldn't be looking for a specific price target that it needs to hit. What we should be looking at is dates and times. And historically, from a bull market high, we see a bear market low come about 550 to 580 days after, which again would bring us to October 2026. But the only problem with that is that I see everyone calling for it. I've seen everyone on X right now saying we're going to get a low in Q4 of 2026. And again, I don't know if crypto Twitter has just gotten a lot smarter or what the case may be, but it's sometimes good to be contrarian, right? It's sometimes good to go against the herd mentality. It's sometimes good to just have doubts, and there's nothing wrong with that. Only time will tell. Now, the reason that I say Bitcoin historically goes down to its previous highs from the last cycle as a bear market bottom is because that's what it did back in 2022, and it did this back in 2019 as well. There isn't enough data for you guys to actually see it, but it does get around to that area, right? If there's anything that you guys want me to take a look at, comment it down below. But let's keep going here. So we got OG up 23.4%. We got Bera up 41.3%. Let's search up what that is. Not too familiar with the BERA. Bera chain. Okay, so this is like another layer one or something. Bera chain up 77% in the last week. It ran up to about what, 1.5 over here? 1.4 now basically dropped about 50%, which is kind of interesting. Okay, so it is down quite a bit from its all-time highs. Okay, so definitely we'll be staying far away from this one. Up only. An EVM identical layer one. A line of security and liquidity powered by proof of liquidity. There's only very few layer ones that I trust, okay? And I'm going to stick to those. You got Caspa, you got Ethereum, and you got Solana. Solana right now, from a risk to reward standpoint, is a really good play in my opinion. $81, you can't really go wrong with Solana, guys. Easy 3x. Let's see. Solana market cap, sure, why not? No, actually, no, we're not doing market cap. We're doing the price of Solana. Sitting at $81. I don't know why it looks like that. What's the best Solana chart to go off of? Okay, $36. If you guys were accumulating Solana at single digits, bro, shout out to you guys, man. You guys are absolute goats for that. I wish I was doing that, but obviously did not do it. Some people would even argue that Solana might even be a better layer one than Ethereum. Hey, who knows? You can see here up 206. A gain from here, just to get back to all-time highs, around $300, is about a 261% gain. That isn't too shabby at all, guys, okay? We haven't seen these lows of, I mean, like an $81 Solana. Oh, it was actually a 66. We haven't seen an $80 Solana since about December of 2023, which is insane because Like, guys, that's genuinely actually really crazy. This is all before the Bitcoin halving of the last cycle of this current cycle, whatever you guys want to call it, which came in about April of 2024. So we're literally getting into some of these projects, these prices we're getting into that map pre-halving prices. Solana's a banger, easy 3 to 4x just from getting back to all-time highs. But there's no doubt in my mind, guys, that Solana could get to what, a $500 isn't that crazy. Let's see here. Crypto market cap calculator. Let's select Solana over here. And then over here, we'll put Ethereum. Solana with the market cap of Ethereum would bring Solana to about $421. What is the market cap of Ethereum right now? So Solana right now is a $46 billion market cap. Let's see what ETH is. Ethereum is 238 billion. And I don't think it's too crazy for me to think that Solana could get to a 230 billion. I think is definitely doable, right? So again, for it to even get to this level here, that's going to be a 5.18x. Ethereum's all-time high is what? 583 billion, is that right? Yeah, so about 583 billion is the all-time high in market cap for Ethereum. And if Solana was to get to that, that's a $1,000 Solana, which is a 13x. A 13x is crazy, guys, especially for obviously a blue chip project right there. Abundance Gray says, will Turbo hit 15 cents? Won't happen anytime soon, that's for sure. But again, if the bull market continues, or if we bottom out, like other people are saying in October, which I think might happen in October, might happen a little bit earlier, but definitely not any later than October, just because I want to be contrarian. I want to kind of go against a popular narrative. And if we reverse, guys, and markets start pumping once again, then yeah, Turbo could go to 15 cents. Toshi Pump says, when we selling, well, you gotta be following the private Discord to know exactly what cryptos I buy and sell, man. Solana from $80, guys. If it were to get to a market cap of 583 billion, which is the all-time high for Solana, for Ethereum, it's about a 13x. That's pretty crazy. Abundance Grace is because we can't wait for $1. I mean, I'll be honest with you, Turbo is not going to go to $1, guys. That's insane. That's very Moonboy like. As of right now, one thing I will say is if you guys are dollar cost averaging, find good utility plays that are building good use cases, that are building genuine products, guys, that aren't just in it just for meme coins, okay? Get into plays right now that you believe in, that you think have a future in crypto, because those are the projects that are going to perform well, especially if the market conditions get worse. Okay, keep that in mind. I'm seeing another project pump right now. Let me see if so Moodang, which is another meme coin. That's interesting. Moodang, is it coming back from the dead here? Up 17%, but this thing got absolutely hammered. Okay, down 38% in the month. In the last 24 hours, up 17.82%. I wonder what happened here. It had a little bit of a pump to 0.05 and now back down again. Looks very interesting. Okay, let's search up Moodang. All these meme coins, guys. I mean, we all thought Moodang was a really good play as well. Obviously, gets absolutely hammered. So what happened in the last like couple hours here? Because it went from 42 million, rallied 40% to 60 million, and now back down to 49 million. Some very, very shaky stuff. XLM, XDC, LUNC will do well. What's your XLM? Why buy XLM when you can literally just buy XRP though? Can't just get XRP itself. Did this even hit all-time highs this year? Let me see. Stellar Lumens. So this is in 2024. Okay, so we didn't even have all-time highs come in around this cycle yet. Wow, more or less at that same 0.53 area, right? I don't know if you guys are able to see this, but look. The same exact candle close is what we've been seeing Every single time, it's just the wick gets smaller and smaller and smaller. That's very interesting. So the range is 0.53. Can we potentially get down to this level? I think we actually might be able to get back down to this level here, which again will be screaming a buying opportunity if we've seen anything as to what history has done. But even at this area, not too shabby if you guys are able to hold a potential drawdown of about 47% to that area. Let's see here from here. Get into this range is about 230% gain. Not too shabby. Again, there are so many good plays out there, altcoin plays, with a good risk to reward ratio that I would definitely consider if you guys are looking to dollar cost average your way in. One thing I will say, guys, is just because it's not at the price point that you want doesn't mean that it'll ever get there. Okay. A lot of people are waiting for these markets to go lower. One thing I will say is, hey, hedge your bets accordingly. Magic Eden up 48.3%. We got our boy Toshi on here up 34.6. We got White Whale up 35%. That is another good project. I'm actually very bullish on White Whale. I think it's a really good play. Okay, back to 96 million. I know a lot of people got scared because it dipped about 27 million, but hey, we were bullish on it. I was calling buys over in the private Discord for it. If White Whale is something that you guys are interested in, oh, no, not here. Make sure you guys join the private Discord because we talk about crypto all the time. This is about, what's that, 90 million? What's the right one here? Ooh, how did that happen? Okay, market cap 95.2. So it seems like in the last day it dipped to about 59 million again. You can see a lot of people were fearful when this thing dipped to about 27 million, myself included. This is a very big bundled launch, guys. I mean, if we check the bubble maps, probably not something that as a typical investor, when you look at, you're like, oh yeah, I'd love to get into this. No, no, no. You kind of get scared, right? You can see the treasury right now holds about $51 million. Okay, it's about 66% of the total value, which is crazy. That it's a lot of money, guys. A lot of money that's locked away in the treasury, and it gives control to just one entity or a group of people, which I feel like a lot of people don't necessarily have the risk appetite or the risk tolerance to be able to be okay with that, which is why we're seeing AI plays pump right now. We're seeing stuff like Banker pump because Banker is allowing AI agents to kind of work autonomously and kind of build an environment where AI agents can run projects without having the help of actual people running it, right? So super cool things happening behind the scenes. But again, if the person that's stewarding the project is somebody that is of integrity, then hey, I don't see why I can't do well because there's two sides to it, right? It's either you have a token that launches, with supply being controlled by one person or a bunch of people who actually have good intentions for the project. That'll definitely slow down dumping. That'll definitely slow down how much markets fluctuate. Or you have people who all own 3%, 4% of a project as it launches. And those guys, these random people, are all obviously just getting into it to make as much money as possible, unless they have some really crazy conviction about the project. So there's definitely two sides to every single story. And it seems like, wow, on February, this thing ran up to about $150 million market cap. Where was I? Was I sleeping for this? Why didn't I not see this? So from the low of about 28 million, ran up about 438%, a 5 to 6x return. Not too shabby at all. Again, guys, I'm trying to tell you, even in choppy conditions like this, choppy markets like this, there are always going to be opportunities that present themselves in crypto. You just have to be in the right spaces, you need to be in the right circles, and you need to be listening to what people are saying. Again, there are still so many good opportunities in crypto. Either you want to buy meme coins or you want to buy actual use case cryptos. It's completely up to you. You can see how many cryptos are up right now, even though Bitcoin and Ethereum is down. Even if you guys trade futures, right? Just imagine you went 5x on something like Moodang. That is 100% gain right there. But again, you need to know when to get in and when to get out. Obviously, some of the biggest things right now, or one of the biggest things. Boom. Who remembers Boom, Book of Memecoin? What an absolute rug pull that thing ended up being, eh? Let's see. Book of Meme 27 million. I remember when this was one of the, oh, this is gonna be the next Pepe, or oh, this is gonna overtake Pepe. It rallied. It's all the way from $1 billion market cap to sitting at 27 million. That is insane. This thing is never recovering again. But hey, listen, if you guys enjoyed today's live, thank you so much for tuning in, everyone. Your boy's getting tired. I don't know how people talk so much over on their lives. Getting exhausted over on here. If you guys are new to this channel, make sure you guys subscribe, because I try to go live every day, every other day. We'll see how much we can do it, guys. We're sticking to a new thing. I enjoy going live. If you guys are new, subscribe. Hit the bell notification at 20K subs. We are giving away $2,000 to one lucky person. If you've enjoyed, like this video as well, because YouTube will push this live out to more people, and it does help a lot. Also, comment what your thoughts are. If you're watching this after the live stream, let me know what you guys thought, and if it went well. And if you're on Twitter, thank you for tuning into my first live stream over on X. I will see you guys in my next video. I love you guys. Have a beautiful day. God bless you. Jesus loves you. Take care, y'all, and peace out.